Welcome to Chief's Classroom. In this video, we'll take a look at the Beverly Hills Supper Club fire. But before we dive into it, if you're interested in this type of information, hit that subscribe button for us and ring the bell for notifications when we post new videos. And of course, don't forget to like this video. This helps us get more visitors. Thank you. The Beverly Hills Supper Club fire, which occurred on May 28, 1977, in Southgate, Kentucky, remains one of the deadliest nightclub fires in U.S. history. A total of 165 people lost their lives, and over 200 were injured. The tragedy exposed serious violations in fire safety codes, overcrowding, and inadequate emergency exits, leading to sweeping changes in building safety regulations across the country. Causes of the fire: electrical fire in an unapproved room. Investigators determined that the fire originated in the Zebra Room, a small function room inside the club. Faulty aluminum wiring overheated, likely sparking inside the walls due to overloaded circuits. The fire smoldered undetected for a long period before spreading rapidly. Overcrowding and code violations. The club was packed with an estimated 3,000 guests, though the legal capacity was far lower. The Cabaret Room, where most fatalities occurred, was hosting a performance by singer John Davidson and had over 1,200 people, double its intended limit. Emergency exits were not clearly marked or accessible due to overcrowding. Lack of fire detection and suppression. The club did not have sprinklers or fire alarms in many areas. There were no smoke detectors in the building, delaying fire discovery. The lack of fire-resistant materials allowed flames to spread quickly. Rapid fire spread. The Zebra Room fire spread undetected through the walls and ceiling. Once it reached the main corridors, it engulfed the building in minutes. The open-floor design and highly flammable decor fueled the blaze. The tragic events of the fire: initial fire ignition and delayed discovery. Around 8:30 p.m., guests noticed smoke coming from the Zebra Room. Employees tried to put it out, but it had already spread through hidden spaces in walls and ceilings. Evacuation chaos in the Cabaret Room. At 9 p.m., a staff member interrupted the performance to announce a fire. Patrons initially reacted slowly and in disbelief, unsure of the urgency. When the smoke and heat intensified, panic led to a stampede, with guests rushing to find exits. Deadly smoke and heat buildup. Superheated toxic smoke filled the room, causing asphyxiation. The crowd pushed toward exits, but many were blocked or too small. Some guests broke windows to escape, while others were trapped by the fast-moving fire. Fire department response. The first fire crews arrived at 9:10 p.m., but the fire was already uncontrollable. Firefighters rescued hundreds, but could not reach many victims in time. By the time the blaze was extinguished, 165 people had perished, mostly in the Cabaret Room. Casualties and immediate impact. Death toll and injuries. 165 fatalities, with most victims succumbing to smoke inhalation and heat exposure. Over 200 injuries, with survivors suffering from burns, respiratory damage, and trauma. Legal and criminal consequences. The owners of the club were investigated, but no criminal charges were filed. Investigators found numerous fire code violations, including unsafe wiring, lack of exits, and overcrowding. Several lawsuits led to financial settlements for victims' families. Outcomes and lasting effects. Fire code reforms. The Beverly Hills Supper Club fire led to major changes in U.S. fire safety regulations, including mandatory fire sprinklers. Large public venues must have automatic sprinkler systems. Stronger electrical standards. Aluminum wiring was banned in commercial buildings. Improved emergency exits. Exits must be clearly marked, easily accessible, and numerous enough to handle capacity crowds. Stricter building inspections. More frequent fire code inspections were required for businesses. Advancements in firefighter training. Fire departments updated protocols for large venue fires. Improved fire modeling research helped predict fire spread in enclosed spaces. Increased public awareness of fire safety. The tragedy emphasized the importance of evacuation plans and fire prevention measures in nightclubs and large gatherings. In conclusion, the Beverly Hills Supper Club fire was a devastating event that exposed serious fire safety failures. It transformed building codes, fire prevention strategies, and public awareness, ensuring that future tragedies could be avoided through better safety measures and firefighting techniques. Well, that's it for now. We invite you to check out Chief Turner's website at chiefsclassroom.org for an in-depth approach to entry-level firefighter testing. Each of his courses is designed to complement the other courses, and together they direct the student in how to approach the exam process. He looks forward to seeing you in one of his firefighter courses. Take care and be safe.